firstly, I feel like that's emotional cheating.
You guys have sent in some juicy questions. Did you put that question in?
And we're gonna be spilling the tea and giving you some advice. You should actually just take your time to really develop those feelings.
I don't know, maybe I'm the red flag.
Yeah. Treat them mean, keep them keen. Not too mean.
Yeah. Not too mean.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm a
sometimes.
nice guy.
Maybe this person's never been in love. Maybe they're scared. Maybe they have trauma. You know, maybe it's not you. So,
Goodbye.
we have a phone call.
Well, let me get that. Hello.
I met someone who gives me the calmest and safest vibe, but somehow that scares me. Why do I only feel drawn to someone chaotic?
This question.
Haven't we all been there?
Isn't this my life?
This is literally. Did you put that question in? Hey, you just trying to get some advice from me?
Hey there. Oh my God.
Wow.
I feel exposed.
Yeah.
Somewhat seen.
Victimized.
Yeah.
Targeted.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
This is really interesting because I like a phrase called trauma bond. Trauma bond. And what a trauma bond is.
Let's get into it.
What I've learned from TV and YouTube videos, by the way, not a therapist by any stretch, is that sometimes we just go to something that seems familiar to us, even when it's bad. Even when it's bad. I do not like trauma bonds. I stay away from people that remind me of bad experiences from my past. Anchal? Anchal still working that one out. Anchal still working that one out.
I love a trauma bond. No, I don't. I've come a long way. I used to because, like you said, it feels familiar. But if you can spot these things now, I feel like you're on the right track, you're on the right path, and that is growth, to be able to see it, feel it, and then that way you can take another route. And
exactly. And you know what? If it hasn't worked out till now and you're dating the same characters, maybe it's time to switch it up, you know? Maybe that's a key sign to go for something different. So if this guy's giving you calm vibes and you've never had that before, babes, embrace it. Lean
it's scary
in.
though.
Lean in.
It's scary.
It is scary.
It is. Because you just...
feel the fear and do it anyway. That's what I say. Feel the fear and do it anyway.
That's right.
My one piece of advice for that would be, you know, you never really know who someone is the first time you meet them anyway. So
or
just
6 months in,
you know, give it.
Don't know.
Wait, is this 6 monts?
No, still.
Right, yeah.
Trust me, it takes
4 years sometimes when you don't know someone.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's another story. That's just us. But yeah, I would say give this guy a chance, you know? Give him 5 dates, 4 dates, you know?
Give him 6 months.
Yeah. Give him some time. He might grow on you. Give him some time.
And I just think if something feels safe, I mean, isn't that how you want it to feel? That's the best thing. So yeah, give him a chance. Oh, girl.
I don't know if I'm prepared. That first one was hard.
Yeah.
I've been seeing this guy. He's so amazing in person, but he's so dry over text. Is he even interested? Do I keep pursuing this?
Well, Anchal, what do you think about that? That's a really hard one, I think.
I think that some people are just better in person. They really are. And I think that if he's dry over text, I don't know, it's okay. Maybe you need to communicate and say, do you prefer a phone call? Do you like FaceTime? Like, what is it? Let's find a better way to communicate if texting is not your thing.
I mean, so true. I do also think like this is a really short-term problem, right? Like, let's be honest.
I agree.
Once you get to know someone, you're gonna probably start seeing them all the time. You might even move in together. You might even marry him. Who knows? So, I mean, really, would you risk a good potential long-term relationship just because temporarily he's crap over text?
Over a dry text.
Over a dry text. And babe, see it as a positive. You get more free time.
Exactly.
Get more free time. You don't have to be glued to your phone.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't see it as a bad thing. I think if he's showing up in person and he's bringing all the best vibes in person, what more do you want?
And you know what? That could actually be a sign of a really good person in person, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're with people and they're just constantly on their phones. Who wants to hang out with someone like that? Maybe it means that the time you're getting with him is going to be quality.
Quality time.
Quality.
Got
a phone call.
Before I put that contour on.
You better get that.
Hello?
I went on a date with this guy and it went really well. But when the bill came, not only did he not go 50-50, but he made me pay 20p more because my drink was that much more expensive.
Oh, hell!
Hell no!
Wow. I mean, I feel like this is why me and Anchal probably wouldn't be the best person for this question, because we think the same on this topic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel, I mean, I know we're in 2025.
Yeah,
and
I get it.
I do respect the feminist movement.
I do.
But there are so many factors here. Number one, who asked for the date? Sometimes I think if someone is invited you on the date, they should, you know, they should be a good host. Now, 50-50, fine. I'll take a 50-50. I mean, personally, would I want that? No.
Hell no.
But I'll take a 50-50. Fine. You put it on the table. You're a modern man or woman, okay? But 20p more, nah. 20p.
The finger's going.
You can't even lend me 20p. What does that mean for our relationship?
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? You're gonna make me pay £20 more for the
What
water bill.
about, what
'cause I
about
wash
when
my
times
hair.
are hard? Yeah, exactly.
You can't be there for me.
Yeah, exactly.
20p. No, I'm sorry. If
Sick
someone
joke.
is focused on those little pennies, nah.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Exactly.
No.
And especially if it's a first date, okay, call me old-fashioned, call me traditional. I don't care. But you need to get that whole bill.
I would lend a stranger £5. Do you know what I mean? If you can't, I'm your date, you can't even...
20p.
You want to fuss over 20p? Nah, to me, that's not a good sign. Would I keep dating them? I mean, I don't think it's like a fundamental reason to never date someone, but I would not like that. That would be an amber flag for me, for sure.
It would be an ick. I probably wouldn't date them again.
She definitely wouldn't date them again. I would think about it. If everything else was great, and that was that one thing, we'd have to talk about that. That would have to be, that would be a conversation.
He'd get blocked on the way out.
Fairs. But yeah, I can say I have never in my 33 years of existence, ever had someone, try and make me pay like 20p more or whatever. Like, even if we've had different things, it's either split or you're paying.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
Oh.
Girl.
Hello.
I've been cheated on in the past, and I'm finding it really hard to open myself up in another relationship, even though I'm looking for one. Any advice?
This one's a heavy one.
The big C.
The big C.
We've all experienced the big C at least one time in our lives. Anchal, what do you make of this?
Trying to trust again is quite hard. It's not easy. But I think learning to trust yourself, firstly, so that you trust your choices is the way to go.
I mean, I would definitely have to second that. I mean, I think with my experiences, I mean, I have been cheated on. I know.
I mean,
to believe, right? But, you know, it happens to the best of us. Beyonce, Halle Berry, do you know what I mean? What would I say? You know what? Did I find it hard to trust again? Yes, I did. But then I thought, would I let this piece of dictate my future happiness, my future love for someone? And when I did meet someone else, I thought, is it fair to judge this man based on someone else's actions? And I don't think so. So I think you've just got to let go. You've got to forgive and forget. Forgive for yourself, not for them, for you. Lighten the load, you know? And then just move forward. And as Anchal said, yes, learn to trust yourself. Because I think that's the biggest thing with cheating. It's actually you start to like
doubt
question
yourself.
yourself.
You start to question your choices,
your decisions.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you've known before you found out, and maybe you're like, oh, I should have trusted my instinct. You know, there's a lot of self-doubt that goes with that. So I think learn to love yourself, trust yourself again, take accountability for mistakes you may have made.
Yeah.
And then just keep it moving, babes. Keep
And
it moving.
take your time. Take your time.
Take your time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too long though. Do you know what I mean? Not too long. Because can't be in the trenches, 3-5 years. Do you know what I mean? Because you got cheated on. Come on,
Exactly.
babes.
Keep it moving.
Get back on the bus. Yeah, get back on the bus, babes.
Ooh. Hi.
I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years and everything is fine, but that's all it is. Fine. Do I end the relationship or try and make it work?
Whoa. I mean, I feel like that is a question missing a lot of context.
Yeah, a
Do
lot
you know
of
what I mean?
context.
There is a lot of context missing there.
3 years is a solid amount of time, and I don't think you should just throw away something just because it feels fine. Sometimes fine is good because it means everything's just running smoothly. It feels safe. But if you feel like there are actually things missing, then I think those things can be addressed. Communication is key, but to consider like throwing it away just because it's fine, that's a bit wild to me.
I mean, I would have to kind of agree with that, Anchal, because you know what? Relationships are partnerships.
Yes.
So if it's just fine, what are you doing then, babes?
Yeah.
What are you doing that's also bringing fine to the table? Because that's where I would start.
Exactly.
I'd be like, what am I doing? And if you're really doing the most, and things are still fine, communication, babes. Why are you calling our phone? Go call your man's phone.
Call your man.
Call your man. Do you know what I mean? Ask him what's going on.
Yeah.
There are so many things to keep a relationship to be more than fine.
Yeah.
Date nights, communication, you know, hobbies, surprise gifts, intimacy. There's so many things that you can work on.
Exactly.
And if you've got the energy to be calling us, then babes, you know, you got the energy to fix that relationship for sure. Bow shout.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
A hard agree.
Amen, sister.
Yeah. Hard agree.
Amen. Taking it to church with this one, boy.
Oh, this one's you.
Hello.
I'm a self-proclaimed strong, independent woman. But every time I get a crush, I lose all sense of logic. How do I stop myself from becoming so delusional?
The case of the Delulu,
Yeah,
babes.
Miss Delulu.
We've all been there. We've all been there. I've been Miss Delulu.
Yeah, many times.
Many.
Yeah.
Many times. Do you know what? I actually think, because I would say that me and Anchal are strong, independent women.
That's right. You know that's right.
But I think there is a bit of a flaw sometimes with that, because I guess where you have so much control in so many areas of your life, that sometimes when you meet someone, you just want to let go of that control and you let go of it too much. And it does happen. It does happen. I don't know if I've got advice for this, because I feel like the only way that I was able to change my brain in scenarios like this is I got burnt, guys. I got burnt. I touched the fire, it burnt my hand, it went to crisp, it got rid of the bone.
Got the scars.
Yeah. I've got the scars to tell the tale. And that's when I had to fix up, because experience sometimes is the best teacher. But what would I advise for someone who's going through it and maybe they haven't yet been burnt?
Well, see, because I'm in the same boat as you. I've equally been burnt. So that's how I learnt my lesson, because, I mean, you know.
Losing yourself is, it's not cute. But also, I think it's quite unattractive. Like, if I'm dating someone and they just always want to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
What are you up to? Oh, I'll do that. I want that. I want, you know, people that mirror. I mean, that is just so unattractive.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
have your
like
own interests, have your own hobbies,
interests.
your own life. It's good to, have like separate lives and spend time with your own people to remember who you are, and that way you don't get caught up in the Delulu. There we go.
Yes. And it's attractive. It's more attractive.
Yes.
If you stay in your lane. You say you're independent, you're strong, stay in your lane.
Yes.
Because that is ultimately what attracted him to you,
Yes.
clearly. So
Yes.
don't change now. Don't change on his account.
Yeah.
Live your own life, babes, and he will find that way more attractive.
It's so true. Treat them mean, keep them keen. Not too mean.
Yeah. Not to me.
Yeah,
Be nice
I'm a nice
sometimes.
girl.
Yeah.
Let me take this one away.
You take this one, babes.
Hello.
I finally told him I love him, and all he said back was that he loves me too, but he's not in love with me. Should I end the relationship?
Goodbye. End. Get done. Finished. After a year. How long do you need to be in love?
I mean, but to be fair, she took a year to say it, though, as well.
All right. Okay.
Let's see the other side of this. She took a year to say it. So
Fair.
that's interesting. That's interesting to me.
Fair.
Because I don't know, maybe I'm the red flag.
Yeah. Maybe I'm the problem.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know that I've ever taken a year to tell someone that I love them.
No.
I mean, I feel like there are so many things that you do. I don't know. It depends on the type of person you are, I guess. But like within a year, surely they've met family and friends. Maybe within a year, you maybe are thinking about living together. Maybe you are living together. Maybe you spend several days a week together. I think that's a pretty long time to even say, I love you. So I feel like if you've taken a year to say that and he's not there yet, I actually respect the honesty, to be honest. I actually respect the honesty, because I feel like there's a lot of people out there, men and women, that will lie and be like, yeah, I love you too. And the next thing, they're out in these streets running around like they don't even have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you know? So at least you know where you stand. But what I would say is, you know, why do you feel that way? Do you feel like maybe we're moving too fast? Or I would investigate that. That's what I would do. I would investigate and find out what is the barrier. Maybe this person's never been in love. Maybe they're scared. Maybe they have trauma, you know? Maybe it's not you. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree. Although my initial response is, you didn't tell me that you love me
She would
back.
dump them first. Then she'd figure out.
Then I'll be like, hold on, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not quick to dump. I don't believe in breaks. I don't believe in anything.
No, I don't
like
believe
that.
in breaks. Yeah.
Or quick to dump.
Yeah.
I'm no. You know those relationships and they're like, oh yeah, broke up with Sammy. Oh yeah, back with Sammy. No. Because when I'm done, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I take my time
when
to
she's
work
done,
that one
she's
out.
done.
Yeah.
No, I would just assess and have that conversation and say, also, what is it going to take? Like, what do you need to fall in love? And does he know what he needs? And is there something missing? Because in that way, you can actually understand if you do need to go separate ways. Because if love is something that's actually not going to come, then for him, then yeah. If it's never going to happen, see you later.
There you go. You heard it here first. Mm-hmm. So obviously we spoke about like 1 year, I would say is probably like quite a long time to say you love someone. But when do you think is like too soon to say you love someone?
The old me would have said, it's never too soon. It's whenever you feel it, because you can't really put a time on these things. But grown me, who has been burnt. Yeah.
Ashes, Anchal. Anchal rising from the ashes like a phoenix.
Yes. Grown me would say too much too soon is scary. And you should actually just take your time to really develop those feelings and understand, is it lust or is it love? Like you're actually in love? Like just take your time to understand. But I would say maybe 6 months, me in the 6 month mark. Clearly.
You in the 6 month mark.
Yeah, I think 6 months, 3 to 6 months is good. And you can feel it sooner. You can feel it within a week. But just, yeah, I would say about 3 to 6 months. What would you say?
I would agree with you, but for different reasons, I would agree. Because I think, tell me. Love someone if you don't even know them?
Exactly.
Like, how is that even possible? At this point, you're just, I don't even know, deflecting some self-love onto someone else.
Exactly.
Or an idea of that person.
Yes.
This is the difference. Do you love the person or do you love the idea of them? And I feel like 3 months, you don't know them.
You don't
know them.
And they're showing you the best version of themselves in those first few months.
And rightly so. Like, that's not a problem. Like, I always show my best self when I've just met someone. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you don't know until you're in the trenches with someone.
Yeah.
How they show up for you.
Yeah.
How they deal with good times, bad times. So sometimes it can take a while, I would say.
Yeah.
But I would say more around the 6 month mark.
Yeah.
Rather than 3. But I think it really is circumstantial, I would say.
Yeah. You want to see like how you get through different situations with each other to know that you actually like are in love with this person and want to tell them that as well.
Right. This is the thing. It's like feeling it and telling is 2 different things. So you don't believe in love at first sight then? I guess we both don't believe in love at first sight.
I mean, I do, but...
She believes in love at first sight.
No, I do and I don't.
I believe in lust at first sight.
Yeah,
because
I believe
when you're
in,
seeing, what are you seeing? Are you seeing a personality? Are you seeing care?
Yeah.
Are you seeing loyalty?
No, I believe in strongly fancying someone, strongly being like, damn, I need him. Yeah.
I need him. Yeah. I love that.
He's gonna marry me. I believe in that. But the rest of it, trust, loyalty, all of that, that takes time. And give it time, please. For the love of God.
Don't make the same mistakes I did.
Exactly, please.
We're popular today. Hello.
I like this guy, but he's literally allergic to planning anything. Everything is last minute. Is he just not that into me?
No, I don't think he's not that into you. I think some people are just really good at planning. Some people aren't the best at it. But if he's trying... and that's his way of doing things, then that's his way of doing things.
Yeah, and do you know what? I would 100% agree with that. I mean, me and Anchal, we're both very type A people. We love planning things. We love organising things. And the same way that is our strength, there are also people that aren't great at it, and that's also fine. I think the key, though, is when you communicate with your partner, which you should definitely communicate, right? Is how they respond to it.
Yeah.
Are they making changes? It might not always be at the standard that you want, but as long as you can see that they are trying, you know, normally they take a day before they book an event, but this time they've booked it a week in advance or 2 weeks in advance. You can see that they're taking on your feedback. I think that's what's most important, right?
Yeah, and also I think sometimes just enjoy the ride. Go with the flow. Sometimes a little bit of spontaneity, is that the word?
Yeah.
A bit of impulse is fun, especially when you're so used to like doing things in a structured way or to a plan. Just ride the wave, girl, and enjoy it.
Yeah, and also if you really cannot live your life without planning things so far in advance, plan it then. Plan it. Tell him, put in a calendar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take the lead with that one, and I'm sure he will take the lead in many other ways.
Ooh. Hi.
My best friend has slowly been pulling away since she got a boyfriend. She does this every time, and I don't know how to talk to her about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let you take this one.
Haven't we all been there?
Yeah.
Haven't we all been there?
I mean, I've been there.
I feel like we've all had a friend.
Yeah.
That changes when they get a relationship. But you know what? It's always the same person, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's always the same person. It doesn't matter what boyfriend it is. They change. And you know what? Fundamentally, I feel like it's a character flaw. It is. I feel like that shows lack of self-love, to be honest, because why are you changing so much? Who are you?
Yeah.
Okay? Why are you changing? And it depends though. It depends how. Because some friends, their expectations are so high. Like they're like, you don't speak to me every day on the phone. You don't go on 17 holidays with me a year. You've got to respect that this person has a partner now. Like sometimes you've got to. I mean, we're different. We're we are like boyfriend and girlfriend. So she's part of my relationship.
We're in a relationship.
But I feel like some people don't respect it as well. You know, sometimes relationships comes with different responsibilities. You know, maybe she was going out with you all the time. Maybe she doesn't actually want to go out. Now she's got a boyfriend. She might be using him as an excuse.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't want me to go out. She doesn't want to go out.
Yeah.
It's hard. But yeah, again, the key is communication. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I'm in my early 30s and my friendships are so secure now. And if I had any of these conversations with my friends, they would be so understanding. And maybe they would even explain to me in a way that would help me to understand why we're at where we're at. And maybe it's you. Maybe it's not even got nothing to do with the relationship. Maybe she just doesn't want to hang out with you anymore.
But a conversation is to be had.
A conversation is to be had.
Especially if you value them as a friend. Yeah, if you value that person, and even if this is just how you feel, share this. And if your friendship is strong enough, you can have that conversation.
Honestly, guys, communication is literally the key. Like, honestly, it's so cliche, but communication is everything.
Yeah, agree.
And sometimes people put off conversations for so long. They build up these situations in their head, and all it takes is one conversation, and you will get it. So I think conversate.
Exactly.
So I guess not everyone is great at communicating. No. So what's some advice that you'd give someone to, like, if you communicate with a friend, communicate with a partner for the first time, what kind of tips would you give them?
I would say find a style of communication that suits you first, because everyone has their own ways of doing it. Maybe some people are better at like writing things down and like noting it out and getting clarity in their head before they actually verbalize it. And some people are just great just off the bat and just can say whatever. So find your style of communication first. That way you can actually get across what you need to say effectively.
I agree with you, but I would say a caveat. When you're writing notes, okay, be so careful, because I was once dating this guy. I'm so embarrassed of this story. This is my worst dating story ever, because I'm not cray-cray, okay? I swear. I was dating this guy and I was making notes. I was doing what Anchal said. Oh, it's all good, isn't it? Putting it down on the paper until you accidentally copy and paste those notes.
Don't do that.
To the person you're writing notes about. 19th of December, you did this. 21st of December, you did this. I was sitting there talking to my sister. I'd pasted the notes about the guy to the guy. And I screamed, and she was like, what happened? And I was like, ah. And I was like, oh my God, I'm just gonna quickly be like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she was like, no, you're crazy now. You have to own the crazy.
Yeah.
I had to own the crazy.
You have to
and I'm
back
like,
it.
yeah, you did do that on the 19th of December. You did do that on the 21st.
Yeah. You have to double down.
Safe to say, it did not work out, guys. Things ended very quickly after that. But just be careful. Maybe lock the notes. Do you know what I mean? Lock the notes. But yeah, I would say definitely great tips there, Anchal.
Thank you.
And just speak maybe in person or over the phone. I feel like having conversations, big ones on WhatsApp, text, that is a big no-no. And not an email. I have a bloody cousin. Every time she gets angry, she sends emails, A4 emails. So passive aggressive. Just talk to the person on the phone, in person. Maybe if you're someone that doesn't like confrontation, slip it in and jest sometimes. I react really well to constructive criticism in jest. So yeah, maybe a little jest, maybe it's a little light one, maybe it's not so heavy, it doesn't need to sit, maybe it's just a little like, yeah, you haven't called me in like 3 weeks, you know, maybe it's that.
Another thing I would say is if you're trying to tell someone like how they've made you feel, don't ever go in with you did this or you that. Yeah. Always lead with I feel like this. I feel like when this happened, this is how it made me feel.
Right.
Because otherwise it sounds like an attack on someone else and you're never going to get anywhere if that other person feels like they're being attacked.
Perspective is not factual, right?
Yeah.
Like that's how you feel, right? So if you're like, you did this, you did that, that person's intentions may not have been that.
Exactly.
So I definitely feel like with feelings, no one can argue with how you feel or how someone made you feel. That's not up for discussion. So I feel like that's definitely a segue into a better conversation.
Exactly. There we go.
There you go. You can tell we've had therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
Bloody hell.
Still going. Still in therapy. Take it away.
Help! I'm dating a Scorpio.
That's enough. We know enough.
End of
No,
end
it really
scene.
is.
End scene.
It is.
Oh, what? That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that might be it. Yeah.
This is so funny.
I don't even know what to say.
This one's all you.
This is all me.
This is all you.
I fell for a Scorpio once. I lived to tell the tale. Barely lived to tell the tale, by the way.
She's made it.
I felt the sting of the prick. I've experienced it. I really have. I don't even know what advice. Run probably is the best advice I can have for you. Run and don't look back. No, but in all seriousness, I mean,
I'm
you know
dying
what?
at this. I'm
Not
literally
Not
dying.
every sign is bad.
No.
Not every sign is bad. I think that Scorpios have a lot of amazing traits. I have so many family members that are Scorpios. My sister is a Scorpio and she's my best friend.
Yeah,
so,
my brother's a Scorpio.
yeah,
and
exactly.
he's lovely.
I definitely feel like there is a compatibility for a Scorpio. I am not that in relationships. But yeah, there's definitely, you know, like you are a
Virgo.
Virgo and Scorpios, not a bad match.
It's not bad.
Not a bad match.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
definitely look at the star signs. If you're a Gemini like me, run now.
Yeah.
That is a Mayday SOS.
Yeah. Run fast.
If you believe in star signs, which clearly you do because you're asking the question,
Yeah.
Run for the hills. But if not, I mean, look, guys, not everyone is bad. Not everyone's bad. You can still meet your compatibility in a star sign and they can be absolutely insane. So, yeah, but I will be praying for you. I will keep you in my prayers, for sure. You get this one. I'm still recovering from the last.
I'm scared, I can't lie. Hello.
I met this guy last summer, and we had the most amazing chemistry. I feel guilty because I'm in a relationship. Nothing happened between us, but I'm still thinking about it a year later.
Firstly, I feel like that's emotional cheating.
A year. A year later, you're still thinking about this guy and you're sharing a bed with someone else.
That's emotionally cheating.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Emotionally,
Whoa.
mentally. If I was with
mentally, physically, spiritually.
Yeah, you're literally, figuratively,
theoretically.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is that cheating.
Yes. Hold on. Would you want to be with someone and your partner is thinking about someone else for a whole year?
I mean, I've been thinking about Tom Cruise since I was about 5 years old.
That's different. No, that's
so
different.
Am I cheating on my partner? Do you know what I mean? I think about him weekly. On a weekly basis. I Google Tom Cruise young and I just melt away.
That's different. You had
What? That's emotional cheating, isn't it?
You didn't
That's
have the
emotional.
best summer of your life with Tom Cruise. Okay?
How do you know?
Well,
How do you know?
well.
Summer 1998. Mission Impossible 1. I had the best summer of my life. And I've been thinking about him ever since. No. So, I mean, technically speaking.
Well, then I'm cheating with Drake. So
I guess we're all cheaters out here.
Exactly.
No, but real talk though.
Yeah, let's
real
get
talk.
into this.
If you have a partner and you've met someone and you form a connection, which It's possible.
It's
I mean,
possible.
I meet people all the time and they're really nice. But to keep thinking about them a year later,
That's a bit cray.
I would say that you're potentially unfulfilled in your relationship.
Possibly.
Maybe there's like a void there that you're trying to fill with someone else. I mean, I don't believe that the grass is greener. I'm not a grass greener. I'm a grass is greener where you water it. So I don't believe in, oh, that person's better than that person, I'm going to leave my partner. I mean, unless he's abusive to you, unless, you know, you're going through the trenches together. I would end that relationship probably. Because I feel like if you have the capacity to think about someone else to an extreme for a year while you're in that relationship, maybe that person is not for you.
When's it going to end? Like,
When's it gonna end? That's just the first of many.
Yeah.
You think it's that guy? No, it's just X. It's just X.
Where
X
does
marks
it
the spot.
end?
It's gonna be Bob next
Yeah.
year. It's gonna be Tom in 2028. I just feel like this is showing potential flaws in that relationship. So communicate. Maybe there's something you need to work on with your partner. But yeah, a year obsessing over someone. Wow. In a relationship. Wow. That is crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, maybe you need to get back in touch, like break up with this one. First.
Break up with this one.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
No, hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Where's this going? Get back in touch.
If you haven't stopped thinking about him
Back in touch.
and he's single,
How do we know he's single? There was no context here. Is he single? Is
no,
he
but
single?
if he's single and you then are single, babes, go for it. Fulfill your dreams. Why not?
Right, but I would say to talk to your partner first because really,
that.
fundamentally, are you just bored? Because you might end up finding this guy, and then you're back in the same loop a year later. Oh, I'm emotionally invested in someone else. I can't stop thinking about them. When are you gonna stop dumping people and fantasizing? Do you know what I mean?
what is it about the other guy that's like that you're not getting in this? And this
That's
is
what I
why,
mean.
this
That
is
is what
why
I
you need to have the.
mean.
I agree.
That's what
I
I
agree.
mean.
You need to have the conversation because.
I bet you felt the same way about your partner when it started, but now you're here thinking about someone else. So I'd say to address that.
Yeah,
I'd say to address that.
address it.
Have a word with yourself and talk to the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
Talk to the man in the mirror.
What is it? Let's get to the root cause.
Yeah.
Deep dive.
Maybe there's a trauma bond in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm smelling trauma bond, maybe, potentially.
Absolutely.
There's always a trauma bond.
This one's you.
Hello.
My best friend is getting married. I'm really happy for her, but it's hard not to feel jealous. I feel like a bad friend.
Oh, that's really sad. Anchal, do you have advice for her? Because I recently got married and Anchal is my best friend and she happens to be single.
I'm single.
What would you say to that, Anchal?
I feel like jealousy is... See, I don't feel jealous.
It's a disease.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Jealousy is a disease.
Yeah.
Get well soon.
Yeah, jealousy is a strong word. It's a strong word.
What's the strong word though? Is it jealousy or envy? One
Jealousy.
of them is worse.
Envy's jealousy is worse.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say jealousy is like it's hard to. I don't know. There is like healthy jealousy, but then that being envious. Yeah, I understand that feeling, and it's totally normal and natural to sort of look at people close to you and be like, oh, I want that for myself, and that's okay. It's totally okay to feel those feelings and to address that. But feeling jealous is...
It's a tricky one because I feel like if you love your friend, you would feel happiness.
Yes.
I feel like jealousy is probably
It's
a
like-
really strong, like if there's a scale and you're like, oh, that makes me feel sad, or oh, that makes me reflect on where I'm at in my life and makes me think, oh, I'm single, that's not, I wish I had a partner.
Yeah.
That's different. That wouldn't be in the jealousy category,
that's
I would
envy.
say. Right? Or just... It just makes you reflect on where you're at. And I think that's normal. When things happen, people get engaged, people have babies, people get a promotion at work. I think it's normal to kind of reflect and be like, oh, where am I in my life? Yeah. But someone gave me some really good advice once. And they said that when you see someone where you want to be, take it as almost like healthy competition.
Yes.
Like they're setting the bar for you. Like they're showing you that this goal can be achieved. And I think that's a really healthy way of reframing that, because that's what I do when I see people achieving things on my Instagram or whatever through work or business, and I think, damn, well, if she can do it, I can. And I'm thinking of it in a really healthy, positive way.
Yeah, and the other thing to add to that is that it is possible for you. It's just not your time right this moment. So if you just remind yourself in your friend's moment that this is her time. So let me just focus on her and what she's going through. She's getting married. So let's put the focus on that. And then afterwards, shift your energy and be like, okay, well, yeah, let me work towards my goal. Maybe let me put myself out there and start meeting people. But in that moment, I think it's nice to actually, like, for example, your wedding, although I'm single and yes, I would like to meet someone and be on that same train. For me, I'm just like, well, this is her moment and I'm so happy for her. So let me just focus on my happiness for her and making it the best moment for her.
Yeah, and I feel like when you do get to that place in your life and you do get married, your friend is going to be standing there next to you, cheering you on. And it's like... And you want to reciprocate that now. So, just think about that. Like, your friend is going to play potentially such a big role in your marriage. I'm so scared of your wedding because
she's going to be
the things Anchal has done for me during my wedding, I don't even know how I will even come close. But
you don't need to.
I'm petrified. The minute I see that ring on that finger, I'm going to be like, geez, I've got to start making lists. I've got to...
I just need her to be there. That's it.
Oh,
that's enough for me.
But yeah, your friend is going to be there like cheering you on, and that is what friendship is all about. It's not competition. It's not, oh, she's here, I'm there. It's about helping each other along the journey and always supporting each other. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Remove jealousy from the equation.
Yeah, just, it's good that you're aware. Maybe it's brought up some feelings, sit with it, and then move on and actually focus on the positive and good thing that's happening, that your friend is getting married.
Now you've got a double date secured for when you get married.
Yeah. Okay. Is this me?
That's you, babes. That is all you.
Hello.
I hate dating apps, but I feel like it's so hard to meet someone in person nowadays because guys never approach girls anymore, and none of my friends have anyone to recommend. How do I meet someone?
This one's for me.
I'll take this one.
Yeah, exactly. Did you write this? Do you know what? It is absolutely possible to meet people in person. You just have to put yourself in the spaces that is where, put yourself in spaces that you like being in, and then you'll find your common ground people, if that makes sense. I've also been on dating apps, and I find them to be really, you meet the most unhinged people on these places, but obviously there are some beautiful, lovely stories that come out of it too. But yeah, maybe if you've got like a hobby that you like doing, maybe you like painting, go to like painting classes or group things like that. Maybe there's something I like, certain DJs or whatever, so I'll go to those nights, and that means at least if I meet someone there, that person's got the same music interest as me. Just putting yourself in spaces. And I feel like it is 2025. If you want to talk to someone, talk to someone. It doesn't need to be like, hey, are you single? Just get a conversation going. How are you? How's your night? How's your day? Talk about something else. And you never know, something could come out of it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I met my husband in a pub in Essex.
Yes, she did.
So, it does happen. You can still meet people out. People are still going out to things like all the time. But what I'd say is maybe like take the pressure off. Yeah. Take the pedal off the metal and just enjoy. And when you're genuinely enjoying life and you feel happy and you feel secure, that is when the person's going to come along, because your energy will attract that. So I would say keep going. If you really hate the dating apps, get off of them. If you like dating apps, go on them. There's really no rules with love, I think. So yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
good luck.
Good
luck.
luck.
I hope you meet your person soon. But yeah, no pressure. You'll meet the right person at the right time. Is this you?
This is you.
I'm scared. Again, that Scorpio one's giving me PTSD. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
I want to reinvent myself, but I don't know where to start.
I like this one. Good for you for wanting to reinvent yourself. It's never too late.
It's never too late. Do you know what? That one really cuts deep, because I've reinvented myself.
Yeah.
I have reinvented myself many, many times, but I had a deep reinvention, I would say, around 2020. I went through so much that year, so much. And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to make some changes here. I'm going to make some changes, because sometimes when you go through, I'm talking about bad stuff specifically that have nothing to do with the reinventing yourself. When you go through stuff, sometimes you're like, you know what? I'm going to change. I need to make a change. And it's a way of a new beginning. And there are several ways you can do that. I mean, I started a new hobby, for example. It started with hot yoga, and then I started going to the gym, and now I'm a gym girly. But I never even went to the gym in my 20s. Like, that's a total reinvention of myself. I started listening to audiobooks. I started a business, 2 businesses. Shout out No Not Co and Co Kitchen. I think there are so many ways you can reinvent yourself, but I would say take it a day or a thing at a time. You know, don't in 1 year, I'm going to start a gym, I'm going to go to this business, I'm going to do, like in a year.
Slowly introduce.
Yeah, like slowly introduce it. So like when I started listening to audiobooks, for example, I set a goal, I'm going to listen to 5 in a year. That year I listened to like 6 and I was like, oh, I've beat my goal. And now I'm listening to like a book a month, literally. So, you know, broaden your horizons, make new friends. I think there's so many ways to reinvent yourself. Meet more people that align with the person that you want to be. I feel like that's also a really good way, because you are who you're with, right? Your network is your net worth, as I like to say.
You are the company you keep.
You are guilty by association.
Yeah, guilty by
so
association.
Anchal, what would you say?
I would say, I mean, reinventing yourself is such a beautiful thing.
It is.
We have the chance to do that. Like, how lucky and blessed are we that we have the chance to be able to do that anytime we want, whenever we want. There's no age to it. Like, literally, you could be in your 40s and want to reinvent yourself, because why not? I would say maybe picture and visualize the type of person that you want to be and work backwards from there. So who is that girl and what do you need to do to become her?
That is such good advice.
Thank you.
That
I
is
need to
such
take
good advice.
it.
Like, what
I
does
need
this
to take
person
it.
do?
Yeah.
Where do they go?
How does she live her life?
What does she wear?
Yeah, exactly.
That is such good advice.
Visualize her. You know, how does she act in certain situations? How does she carry herself? What does she do with her day? Does she wake up at 5 a.m.? It's okay if she doesn't, but she still gets things done. You know, all of these things, I think it's important to visualize and work backwards and plan. And like you said, like slowly introduce these things. You don't need to do it all at once, because that way you'll form those habits like so much deeper if you introduce them slowly and you actually like master them. Like yourself, we started the gym around the same time, and
yes, we encouraged each other.
And also it's got to feel really like genuine, your reason for wanting to do something. And that's, if it's genuinely coming from you, you'll be able to stick it out for so much longer and you will be able to become that person. So yeah, I think slow and steady wins the race, girl. And if you fall off, it's okay. Get back on.
Jump back on the wagon.
That's
definitely.
Right. That's
definitely.
right.
I feel like that's great advice.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going to reinvent myself this weekend.
Yeah, I definitely
all over again.
am. Yeah. Makeup's done. You look good.
You look great.
Thank you.
I think and I hope that we've helped some people out there. I feel like we've given all the advice that we've got, guys. We've given you everything.
We've given you all we've got.
All we've got.
Yeah.
And I think as an ending note, just one piece of advice that I would give anyone out there for any relationship. This is mother-daughter, mother-father, relationships, friendships, whatever. I would say communication is everything, guys. It really is. And you know, a lot can be solved. You could solve world wars just from a conversation. So I would say talk. And yeah, just always remember to love yourself, because when you love yourself, you will give grace and gratitude to others, and that will also help you. She's laughing because I've told her I need more grace in my life. Yeah, that goes to me. This advice to me.
Yeah.
Kesha, watching this back? Yeah, take that.
We're working on you getting grace. No, I second that. I agree. And yeah, I just hope that we've been able to help you in whatever you're going through. And yeah, that's it.
We got this, guys.
Yeah, we got this.
I am definitely gonna be sleeping with one eye open after hearing that Scorpio question. PTSD. I'm calling my therapist.
You're
on
fine.
Monday.
You got this.
I'm
You
calling
got
my
this.
therapist. Thanks so much for watching Girls Talk.
We've had the best time.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.